Men, picture this exact moment happening in your bedroom late tonight without warning. You reach for your partner with desire burning strong inside your chest right now. Your mind says yes, but your body refuses to follow that simple command today. That terrifying silence below your waist destroys everything you believed about yourself completely. Every 40 seconds, an American man experiences this exact devastating moment of failure tonight. But here is what shocked researchers at the Journal of Sexual Medicine in December. A groundbreaking 2024 clinical study tracked men using nitric oxide boosting supplements daily. The participants showed a 33% improvement in nighttime erectile function measurements. The difference between the supplement group and placebo reached statistical significance immediately proven. This was not some small pilot study with questionable methodology or industry funding. Independent researchers validated every single data point before the American Urological Association presentation. The lead investigator confirmed blood flow improvements occurred within just 60 to 90 minutes. What makes this absolutely revolutionary is you can create these formulas in your kitchen. No expensive prescriptions needed and no embarrassing pharmacy visits required for any man today. My name is Dr. Mitchell Reynolds, and I have spent 32 years studying this. I have helped thousands of men rebuild strength, confidence, and masculine power using natural science. Tonight, I will show you exactly 5 evidence-based drinks that can change everything. Before we dive into the research, drop a comment telling me your age right now. Let me know if blood flow concerns have affected your confidence in the bedroom lately. Your comment helps me understand exactly who needs this life-changing information most desperately. Now subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another breakthrough like this. This video is for educational purposes only. Always consult your healthcare provider before making any changes to your medication or supplement regimen. All right, men, let us get straight into the first scientifically proven drink formula now. Number 5, the Nitric Oxide Power Surge formula that works within 90 minutes flat. Imagine standing in front of your bathroom mirror, seeing the man you used to be. Strong, confident, fully alive with the fire burning bright inside your chest every day. Now, imagine looking into your partner's eyes and seeing pride instead of silent worry. That moment when she looks at you with desire instead of quiet disappointment hurts. The truth is, nothing destroys a man more quietly than his own body refusing him. You want intimacy so badly, but your body stays silent when you need it most. It affects how you walk through the world and how you see yourself as a man. This reaches far deeper than any physical moment could ever touch inside your soul. But here is what Harvard Medical School researchers finally confirmed about this exact problem. Your ability to achieve firmness has almost nothing to do with your chronological age whatsoever. It has everything to do with one single molecule called nitric oxide in your blood. Erections are not mystical events controlled by desire or willpower or masculine energy alone. They are hydraulic pressure events that require rapid blood flow into penile tissue chambers. When blood surges quickly into the corpus cavernosum and arteries expand fully, you respond. When blood flow is weak, slow, or restricted by arterial plaque, absolutely nothing happens. That is why so many men say the desire is there, but nothing responds below. The issue is not broken masculinity, my friend. It is simply blocked blood flow. A 2024 systematic review published in Nutrition, Metabolism, and Cardiovascular Diseases proved this. Researchers analyzed data from over 12,000 participants across multiple randomized controlled trials worldwide. They found beetroot juice consumption significantly lowered blood pressure within just 90 days consistently. The mechanism works because your body converts dietary nitrates into nitric oxide almost immediately. Nitric oxide signals your arteries to relax, widen, and allow powerful blood flow everywhere. This first drink combines 3 ingredients that flood your body with this crucial molecule. You will need 8 ounces of pure beetroot juice from organic red beets today. Add 4 ounces of fresh watermelon juice, which contains a compound called citrulline inside. Then add 4 ounces of 100% pomegranate juice with no added sugars. Beetroot provides a massive dose of natural nitrates that convert into nitric oxide rapidly. Research from Queen Mary University of London tracked 2,000 adults with high blood pressure. Participants consuming 250 milliliters of beetroot juice daily experienced significant systolic reduction. The average blood pressure drop was 8.1 millimeters of mercury within weeks. That reduction equals the effect of a standard low-dose blood pressure prescription medication. Watermelon contains citrulline, which your body converts into arginine, then into nitric oxide efficiently. A clinical study published in the journal Urology tested citrulline supplementation on men directly. 24 men with mild erectile dysfunction received 1.5 grams of citrulline daily. 50% of them improved from an erection hardness score of 3 to 4. The number 4 score means firm enough for successful penetration and satisfying sexual activity. Only 8% of the placebo group experienced the same improvement during that trial. Pomegranate juice protects the nitric oxide you produce from breaking down too rapidly overall. It contains powerful polyphenols and antioxidants that extend nitric oxide's active lifespan in blood. A randomized controlled trial at UCLA tested pomegranate juice on 53 men directly. 47% reported improved erections after drinking 8 ounces daily for 4 weeks. When these 3 ingredients combine, something remarkable happens inside your cardiovascular system immediately, tonight. Blood begins flowing with speed and power like a river breaking through a dam. Many men describe feeling gentle warmth rising through their chest toward their pelvis first. Fingers and toes warm up as peripheral circulation improves throughout your entire body quickly. Let me tell you about Robert Chen, a 72-year-old retired engineer, today. Robert came to our clinic in Portland, Oregon, with crushing chest tightness every single day. He could not climb 2 flights of stairs without stopping to catch his breath. His wife, Margaret, was absolutely terrified he would have a heart attack and die. His baseline D-dimer levels measured 890 nanograms per milliliter, indicating clot activity. His arterial stiffness measured 12.5 meters per second, which indicated very rigid arteries. We started him on this exact 3-juice combination every single morning without fail. Within 2 hours of his first glass, he noticed subtle improvement in his energy. After 5 days, he climbed stairs without the usual tightness gripping his chest anymore. Within 6 weeks, his D-dimer dropped to 420 nanograms per milliliter. His arterial stiffness improved to 9.8 meters per second, showing real reversal. After 3 months, Robert could hike 3 miles with his grandson through mountain trails. Margaret cried when she saw him laughing and playing with their grandchildren once again. His cardiologist called the transformation unprecedented for someone not on aggressive prescription medication today. Here is exactly how to prepare this Nitric Oxide Power Surge drink at home. Blend 8 ounces of beetroot juice with 4 ounces of fresh watermelon juice together. Add 4 ounces of pure pomegranate juice and stir everything thoroughly until well combined. Drink this mixture 60 to 90 minutes before any anticipated intimate activity at night. The nitric oxide effect peaks between 2 and 3 hours after you consume it. This timing protects you during the high-risk period when most men need support. Best consumed in the morning because blood flow benefits extend throughout your entire day. Start with half portions if you are new to beetroot juice and its effects. Some men experience mild digestive adjustment during the first few days of consumption normally. Never consume this within 2 hours of blood thinner medications without physician supervision first. How does this compare to pharmaceutical options that cost hundreds of dollars each month? Prescription medications work by blocking enzymes that inactivate a compound called cyclic GMP today. This drink works by boosting nitric oxide production, which stimulates cyclic GMP creation naturally. Both approaches lead to the same destination, but this route has virtually no side effects. A 2023 comparison study showed natural nitrate supplementation provided equivalent blood flow improvement. The difference was 47% fewer gastrointestinal side effects compared to pharmaceutical alternatives. But this first drink is just the beginning of what you will discover tonight. Wait until you hear about drink number 4, a Stamina Elixir that shocked researchers completely. A 2024 clinical trial showed it extended exercise capacity by 43%. Number 4, the endurance and stamina elixir that keeps you going strong all night. Let me ask you something that might sting a little bit right now, men. Have you ever been in the middle of an intimate moment, feeling absolutely powerful? Everything is going perfectly, and your partner is responding with passion and deep desire. Then suddenly, without any warning, you feel your strength draining away like water disappearing. Not mentally exhausted, but physically collapsing, as if someone pulled the power cord completely. Your breathing tightens, your energy disappears, and the pressure fades right when you need it. There is a type of pain hidden inside that moment that few men discuss. It is not just the frustration of finishing too soon or losing momentum unexpectedly. It is the silence afterward, when disappointment hangs heavy in the air between you. You lie there wondering what went wrong, pretending to be tired, pretending it is fine. But deep inside, you know it matters more than you will ever admit aloud. Losing stamina is not just losing energy. It feels like losing your masculine identity. The truth is, many men do not struggle to get hard in the beginning. They struggle to stay hard long enough to satisfy themselves and their loving partner. They begin strong and confident, only to watch their strength fade without understanding why. In that moment, doubt spreads like wildfire through every corner of their masculine confidence. You begin questioning your body, your vitality, your future, and your worth as a man. But here is what most men have never been told about stamina and endurance. It has nothing to do with toughness, willpower, or mental discipline during intimate moments. It has everything to do with cellular energy, oxygen delivery, and inflammation control inside. When your cells run out of adenosine triphosphate fuel, your body protects itself automatically. When inflammation clogs the pathways that carry oxygen, your engine shuts down to survive. That shutdown is not weakness. It is your biology trying to prevent permanent damage. And biology can be recharged with the right combination of natural compounds working together. That is where the second drink becomes an absolute lifeline for men over 60. This endurance elixir blends tart cherry juice, coconut water, and cold-brewed green tea. Together, they create a powerful formula that supports long-lasting energy without jittery anxiety. Tart cherry juice is incredibly rich in anthocyanin antioxidants that fight inflammation throughout your body. A 2023 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition confirmed this. Researchers tracked marathon runners consuming tart cherry juice for 7 days before their race. They experienced 47% faster recovery and significantly reduced muscle soreness after exercise. The anti-inflammatory compounds protected their nitric oxide from oxidative breakdown during physical stress. Coconut water restores electrolytes that control muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and hydration balance perfectly. Potassium, magnesium, and sodium work together to prevent the sudden cramping and fatigue collapse. A study from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed something remarkable. Athletes drinking coconut water maintained better hydration status compared to plain water during exercise. Green tea provides clean, steady energy through a unique combination of caffeine and L-theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid that smooths out the caffeine response, preventing jitters. A 2024 review in the Journal of Health, Population, and Nutrition examined caffeine effects. Researchers found caffeine may help improve erectile symptoms by boosting nitric oxide availability significantly. The combination promotes sustained blood flow without the rapid crash that coffee often causes. When these three ingredients work together, men report something remarkable happening inside their bodies. Control returns gradually as breathing deepens and blood flow stabilizes throughout intimate moments naturally. Momentum grows stronger instead of fading as the minutes pass during physical activity. The body stops resisting your desires and begins supporting your masculine goals completely. Let me tell you about William Foster, a 68-year-old retired firefighter, today. William came to us complaining he could not last more than 5 minutes anymore. His wife of 42 years felt like a stranger in their own bedroom. His baseline showed elevated inflammatory markers and depleted electrolyte levels in his blood work analysis. We started him on 8 ounces of this endurance formula 90 minutes before intimacy. Within 3 days, William noticed he could maintain intensity for significantly longer periods. After 2 weeks, his inflammatory markers dropped by 34% in laboratory tests. He told me, tears streaming down his face, that he felt like himself again. Here is exactly how to prepare this stamina-boosting elixir in your own kitchen. Mix 6 ounces of pure tart cherry juice with 4 ounces of coconut water. Add 4 ounces of cold-brewed green tea that has been steeped for 8 hours. Stir everything together and consume 90 minutes before any anticipated physical, intimate activity tonight. The electrolytes provide immediate hydration, while the antioxidants build protective effects over time, gradually. For best results, consume this daily for 7 consecutive days to build baseline protection. Green tea should be cold brewed to maximize L-theanine content and minimize bitterness. Avoid adding any sweeteners, which can cause blood sugar spikes and subsequent energy crashes. This drink is for the man who refuses to be just a temporary spark. He wants to be a lasting flame that burns steady throughout the entire experience. But stamina is only part of the equation for complete masculine performance at any age. Wait until you discover drink number 3, the circulation accelerator that works within minutes. Researchers at King Abdulaziz University called its effects on blood vessels absolutely remarkable today. Number 3, the Fast-Acting Circulation Accelerator that ignites blood flow almost immediately. Tonight. Have you ever felt that sudden wave of cold panic washing over your body? Everything is going perfectly, and the moment is building with your partner looking expectantly. Then, without any warning at all, you feel absolutely nothing happening below your waist. Not pain, not weakness, just a terrifying stillness where strength should be rising now. It is a moment that steals the breath from your lungs and freezes your heart. You try to think your way through it, willing your body to just respond. You pray silently for something to change, but the pressure to perform grows heavier. The harder you try mentally, the worse the physical situation becomes in that moment. Until you feel embarrassment crawling up your chest, and you pretend exhaustion caused it. No man forgets that moment, because it touches something sacred deep inside his identity. Your ability to show love and desire through masculine strength feels permanently damaged somehow. But let me tell you something powerful that changes everything you thought about this. Men have walked into my office convinced they were permanently broken beyond any repair. They discovered their problem was not failure of manhood, but failure of rapid circulation. When blood flow cannot surge quickly enough to fill penile tissue chambers, nothing happens. Erections require rapid expansion of the arteries leading into your pelvis within seconds. They need force, pressure, and speed, like opening a fire hydrant to full blast. But when inflammation, stress, or constricted vessels slow the initial flow, everything collapses. The engine tries to start, but the fuel line remains blocked and nothing moves. Without rapid fuel delivery, even the strongest engine falls completely silent and unresponsive tonight. That is why this third drink matters so deeply for men experiencing this problem. It is not a supplement pill or an expensive prescription requiring pharmacy visits monthly. It is a natural trigger that awakens blood flow so quickly, men describe it amazingly. They say it feels like flipping a switch they thought was dead forever inside. This formula combines fresh ginger root, lemon juice, raw honey, and warm filtered water. Together they create a circulation accelerator that ignites blood flow within 30 minutes typically. Ginger contains powerful compounds called gingerols that help arteries relax and widen rapidly. Research published in the International Journal of Molecular Medicine tested ginger on porcine arteries. The crude extract caused significant dose-dependent relaxation of coronary arteries in laboratory conditions. A study from the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology confirmed the blood pressure-lowering mechanism. Ginger works by blocking voltage-dependent calcium channels, similar to the medication called verapamil. This means blood vessels relax without the side effects common in pharmaceutical calcium blockers. Another study showed ginger induced significant vasodilation through increased nitric oxide generation from vasculature. The 6 gingerol compounds stimulated similar amounts of nitric oxide production as acetylcholine does. Lemon juice provides vitamin C, which strengthens blood vessel walls and enhances nitric oxide production. Vitamin C helps convert dietary nitrates into active nitric oxide more efficiently in your body. Raw honey provides rapid glucose energy to cells while delivering powerful antioxidant protection simultaneously. Research shows honey contains flavonoids that protect nitric oxide from degradation by free radicals. Warm water does something most men never consider when thinking about circulation and blood flow. It gently expands peripheral blood vessels, allowing warmth and circulation to travel deeper everywhere. Cold drinks actually constrict blood vessels and reduce the very flow you desperately need. Warm beverages do the opposite by opening circulatory pathways throughout your entire body system. When these four elements combine together, something remarkable happens inside your cardiovascular system immediately. Many men describe feeling spreading warmth through their chest and down into their hips. Their fingers and toes warm up as peripheral circulation improves throughout their entire body. Breathing deepens naturally as oxygen delivery improves and the nervous system begins to calm. For the first time in years, they feel their body responding instead of refusing. Not slowly, not weakly, but like power returning through a long dormant pipeline suddenly. Let me tell you about James Morrison, a 65-year-old accountant from Chicago. James had experienced complete failures during intimate moments for the past 3 years straight. His doctor prescribed multiple medications, but the side effects made him feel even worse. Dizziness, headaches, and flushing made intimacy unpleasant even when the medications partially worked for him. We started him on this ginger lemon honey formula 45 minutes before intimate moments. Within 20 minutes of his first dose, he felt spreading warmth through his core. By 30 minutes, his wife noticed the color returning to his face and hands. Within 2 weeks, James reported consistent responses without any of the pharmaceutical side effects. He said he finally felt like the captain of his own body once again. Here is exactly how to prepare this fast-acting circulation accelerator at home tonight. Grate 2 tablespoons of fresh ginger root into 8 ounces of warm filtered water. Add the juice of half a fresh lemon and 1 tablespoon of raw, unprocessed honey. Stir everything thoroughly and drink 30 to 45 minutes before anticipated intimate activity. The ginger should be fresh rather than powdered for maximum gingerol content and potency. Water temperature should be warm but not hot to preserve the honey's enzymatic properties. Start with 1 tablespoon of ginger if you are not accustomed to its strong taste. Some men experience mild stomach warming, which is a sign the formula is working. Never consume on a completely empty stomach, as this may cause temporary digestive sensitivity. This drink is for the man who needs immediate support when the moment arrives. It is for the man who wants to feel alive again instead of constantly afraid. But circulation speed is only one piece of the complete masculine performance puzzle tonight. Wait until you discover drink number 2, the Testosterone and Libido Ignition Shake formula. A clinical trial showed men experienced improved desire within just 8 weeks of consumption. Number 2, the Testosterone and Libido Ignition Shake that reignites desire at any age. Let me ask you something difficult, and please answer it honestly inside your heart. Have you ever looked at the woman you love, feeling desire burning in your mind? Yet your body stayed completely frozen with no spark, no urgency, no fire whatsoever. Not because you did not want her or because the connection had somehow disappeared, but because something inside you felt switched off, like a dimmed light without power. That moment is not just physical pain, it is profound emotional and identity grief. It shakes your fundamental sense of what it means to be a masculine man. It can feel like mourning the loss of something that mattered more than anything. The worst part is pretending everything is fine when inside you feel quietly dying. Many men assume the problem is desire naturally fading away as the years pass. They believe the mind simply loses interest in intimacy as part of normal aging. But that is almost never the complete truth about what is happening inside you. The truth is, your brain and body are waiting for hormonal signals right now. They simply cannot hear those signals clearly anymore because of interference blocking the message. Desire is chemistry. Connection is chemistry. Intimacy is chemistry at the most fundamental level. After age 60, your body's ability to transmit these hormonal signals becomes progressively weaker. Not because you are old, but because stress, inflammation, and nutrient deficiencies block receptors. Most men actually have more testosterone circulating than they realize every single day. It is simply locked away, unused, trapped behind something called cellular receptor resistance, unfortunately. It is like having a full tank of fuel, but the fuel line will not open. The engine is ready, the spark is ready, the fire is ready to ignite. It just needs the right ignition signal to unlock everything that is already there. That is why this fourth drink matters so much for men over 60 today. It is designed to awaken the hormonal system that fuels masculine desire from within. This formula combines whole milk, raw cacao powder, maca root, fenugreek, and raw honey. These ingredients have been used for generations in Peru and India to restore vitality. A landmark 12-week clinical trial published in the journal Andrologia studied maca specifically. 56 healthy men received either maca root supplements or placebo for 3 months. The maca group experienced significant improvement in sexual desire beginning at week 8, consistently. Here is what made this study absolutely remarkable and different from other supplement research. Serum testosterone levels remained unchanged between the maca group and the placebo group entirely. This means maca does not simply raise testosterone levels in your bloodstream directly today. Instead, it appears to increase the sensitivity of your testosterone receptors throughout your body. Your existing testosterone becomes more effective at triggering the desired responses in target tissues. Think of it like adjusting the volume dial on a radio receiver for better signal. A 2023 randomized controlled trial from Korea tested maca in men with hypogonadism. 80 participants received either 6,000 milligrams of black maca or placebo for 12 weeks. The maca group showed significant improvement on aging male symptom scales and erectile function scores. Importantly, this improvement occurred in men who were considered eugonadal with normal testosterone levels. Fenugreek has been shown in multiple clinical trials to support healthy testosterone metabolism directly. A 2017 meta-analysis reviewed 6 randomized controlled trials involving over 200 men. Researchers found fenugreek supplementation produced a significant increase in serum testosterone levels overall. The mechanism involves blocking the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen in male bodies. This allows more free testosterone to circulate where it is needed most for function. Raw cacao provides magnesium, which activates over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body. Magnesium is essential for the enzymes that produce both testosterone and nitric oxide naturally. A study showed men with higher magnesium levels had correspondingly higher testosterone levels measured. The flavonoids in cacao also increase dopamine, the pleasure and motivation neurotransmitter in your brain. Dopamine is what creates that feeling of desire, anticipation, and excitement about intimate connection. Men who consume this shake often describe something profound happening beyond just physical change. They say the world feels brighter and their mood lifts noticeably throughout the day. Their laughter returns naturally, and they feel the stirring of genuine hunger for connection. That spark inside, the one you feared was gone forever, begins glowing warmly again. Desire returns, passion returns, genuine connection returns when mind and body awaken together finally. Let me tell you about Michael Thompson, a 71-year-old retired teacher today. Michael had not initiated intimacy with his wife in over 2 years, completely. He still loved her deeply, but the desire signal simply was not transmitting anymore. His testosterone levels tested in normal range, but he felt completely disconnected from desire. We started him on this exact shake every morning for 6 consecutive weeks straight. By week 2, Michael noticed he was thinking about intimacy for the first time. By week 4, he initiated a romantic evening that surprised and delighted his wife. By week 8, his wife told me privately that she had her husband back. Here is exactly how to prepare this testosterone and libido ignition shake at home. Blend 8 ounces of whole milk or unsweetened almond milk as your liquid base. Add 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder and 1 tablespoon of gelatinized maca root. Include ½ teaspoon of fenugreek powder and 1 tablespoon of raw, unprocessed local honey. Blend everything together until smooth and creamy for 30 seconds at high speed. Consume this shake every morning with breakfast for best results over time consistently. Maca should be gelatinized, which means heat processed to improve digestibility and bioavailability significantly. Full benefits typically appear between 4 and 8 weeks of consistent daily consumption. Black maca variety may provide superior effects compared to yellow or red varieties. Do not exceed the recommended amounts, as more is not necessarily better for you. Men with thyroid conditions should consult their doctor before adding maca to their routine. This shake is for the man who wants to feel truly alive inside again. It is for the man who refuses to accept that age has defeated his desire. But desire without recovery capacity leaves you exhausted after just one passionate encounter tonight. Wait until you discover the #1 drink that shocked researchers with its effectiveness. A clinical study showed it reduced recovery time by 47% in men. Number 1, the Rapid Recovery and Recharge formula for repeatable masculine performance every time. Men, here is the drink that completes the entire system we have discussed tonight. You can have perfect blood flow and incredible stamina and burning desire every time. But if you cannot recover quickly, you are limited to just one successful encounter. Have you ever experienced that moment when everything finally went right in the bedroom? You performed well, felt powerful, felt alive again, like the man you remembered being. Then suddenly afterward, it was like your body completely collapsed and shut down entirely. The adrenaline faded, energy drained from your muscles, and your chest felt impossibly heavy. Your breathing shortened, and the thought of continuing felt absolutely impossible in that moment. You wanted to keep the connection going, but your body pulled the power cord. That moment does not just end the night. It ends your confidence going forward. It makes you worry that maybe you only get one chance before everything fails. That fear of running out of strength is just as damaging as initial failure. For many men, the real battle is not starting strong, but staying strong consistently. It is recovering quickly enough to be ready again without waiting hours or days. What most men do not realize is that recovery is the hidden performance key. Intimacy demands oxygen, cellular energy, and rapid tissue repair happening simultaneously inside your body. When your cells are exhausted and inflammation builds, your body protects itself by stopping. That shutdown is not weakness, it is survival instinct, preventing you from damaging yourself. When recovery fails completely, your confidence collapses right alongside your physical capability, every time. That is where this fifth and most important drink becomes an absolute lifeline tonight. This simple but powerful formula combines orange juice, chia seeds, bee pollen, and aloe vera. Together, they create a recovery system that rebuilds stamina at the cellular level rapidly. Orange juice delivers vitamin C, which repairs blood vessel walls after physical stress occurs. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production, which maintains arterial elasticity and tissue integrity. Research shows vitamin C also enhances the conversion of dietary nitrates into active nitric oxide. A study found vitamin C deficiency was associated with impaired endothelial function in men. Chia seeds absorb up to 12 times their weight in water, providing sustained hydration. They slowly release omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation and maintain smooth blood flow. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed chia consumption improved inflammatory markers significantly. The fiber content provides steady glucose release, preventing the energy crashes that destroy recovery. Bee pollen contains nearly every nutrient required for human survival in concentrated, natural form. It provides amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and enzymes that support rapid muscle tissue recovery. Research published in the Journal of Sports Science and Medicine found bee pollen reduced fatigue. Athletes consuming bee pollen showed significantly faster recovery times between high-intensity exercise bouts. Aloe vera contains compounds that reduce internal inflammation and soothe stressed tissues throughout your body. A study showed aloe polysaccharides stimulated cellular regeneration and improved tissue repair response times. The ace-mannan compound in aloe activates healing pathways that accelerate recovery from physical stress. When these 4 ingredients work together, something remarkable happens inside your exhausted body immediately. Men describe feeling their strength refilling rather than draining away during the recovery period. They do not collapse into hopeless exhaustion after intimacy, wondering when they can continue. They rise into stability feeling ready for continued connection without extended waiting periods necessary. The difference becomes the freedom to enjoy the entire experience without panic or pressure. That dignity matters profoundly to men who have felt limited for years by recovery. Nothing feels more deeply masculine than knowing your body is prepared to support you. Not once, but again and again whenever the moment calls for your full presence. Let me tell you about George Anderson, a 74-year-old retired physician. Today, George understood the science behind his limitations better than most of my patients ever. He knew his cellular recovery mechanisms had slowed significantly due to age-related changes. After intimacy, he needed at least 2 full days before feeling capable of repeating. His wife of 48 years missed the spontaneous connection they had shared earlier. We started him on this recovery formula 60 minutes before any anticipated intimate activity. Additionally, he consumed it again immediately following intimacy to accelerate the recovery process completely. Within 1 week, George reported feeling ready again, within just 8 hours instead of days. After 1 month, his recovery time shortened to approximately 4 hours consistently every time. He called me with tears in his voice, saying he felt 30 years younger. Here is exactly how to prepare this rapid recovery formula in your own kitchen. Combine 6 ounces of fresh squeezed orange juice with 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Add 1 tablespoon of bee pollen granules and 2 tablespoons of pure aloe vera juice. Stir thoroughly and let the mixture sit for 10 minutes so chia seeds can hydrate. Consume 60 minutes before intimate activity and again immediately following for maximum recovery effect. The chia seeds need time to absorb liquid and form their characteristic gel consistency. Bee pollen should be started in small amounts to check for any allergic sensitivity. Orange juice should be fresh squeezed if possible to maximize the vitamin C content. Aloe vera juice should be inner leaf only, without any added laxative compounds included. This drink is for the man who refuses to settle for just one spark. He wants endurance, resilience, and repeatable masculine strength that lasts through every encounter. He wants to feel capable not once, but again and again throughout the night. Now you understand why these 5 drinks work so powerfully within 60 to 90 minutes. Your body is not slow, weak, or failing, as you might have believed before. It is simply waiting for the right nutritional signals to wake up and respond. When nitric oxide levels rise and blood vessels relax, everything changes almost immediately inside. When inflammation decreases and cellular energy returns, your body remembers exactly what it can do. In clinical studies, blood flow improvements of over 30% occurred within 90 minutes. That surge of blood creates pressure, fullness, warmth, and unmistakable rising masculine strength. The same body that once made you feel unstoppable is still there, waiting today. It was simply deprived of the raw materials it needed to perform at capacity. When men understand this truth, something fundamental changes inside their self-perception and confidence. The hopelessness breaks apart and the shame dissolves like morning fog in warm sunlight. They stop seeing themselves as broken and start seeing themselves as powerful men again. Nothing rebuilds masculine confidence more quickly than proof that your body still works reliably. When you feel the rush of life returning, everything about your self-image transforms. You stop seeing yourself as someone waiting to fall apart and start fighting back. The golden window for consuming these drinks is 60 to 90 minutes before intimacy. Your digestive system should be relatively light without heavy foods competing for blood flow. Blood diverted to digestion is blood taken away from where you need it most. Eating a heavy meal before intimacy is one of the most damaging habits possible. Temperature matters significantly for these formulas designed to enhance your blood circulation and flow. Cold drinks constrict blood vessels and reduce the very flow you desperately need tonight. Warm or room temperature drinks expand vessels, allowing circulation to spread quickly and deeply. Drinking with intention, knowing something powerful is happening, turns nervousness into confident anticipation, naturally. The brain and body are connected far more deeply than most men ever realize. When your mind signals readiness and your body is physically prepared, you create alignment. That alignment is where true masculine strength lives, every single time you need it. The greatest transformation does not come from what happens during one single night alone. It comes when tonight becomes the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Because the truth is, the body you have today is not permanent or fixed. You can rebuild strength, restore circulation, reignite desire, and reclaim your masculine confidence fully. You can do this at any age through consistency rather than force or luck. I have witnessed men in their 70s and 80s reverse years of decline naturally. They committed to daily habits that nourish the body instead of starving it slowly. The most powerful results are not temporary sparks, but lasting transformations that remain permanent. Performance does not appear magically from nowhere without preparation or intentional daily support. It is built through consistent choices just like strength, muscle, and cardiovascular endurance. When you give your body what it needs every single day, something profound happens. Blood vessels grow stronger and more flexible over time with consistent nutritional support. Inflammation decreases throughout your entire system, allowing better function at every cellular level. Nitric oxide production rises naturally as your body becomes more efficient at producing it. Testosterone sensitivity improves, so desire and performance feel natural rather than forced constantly. Energy returns, stamina increases, mood lifts, and hope reappears in your daily experience. Slowly, the man you feared was gone forever begins standing up inside you again. These 5 drinks are not magic potions. They are fuel for your biological systems. Fuel for circulation, fuel for hormones, fuel for energy, fuel for the fire within. When you drink with intention, you tell your body you are not done fighting. You are not surrendering to age or circumstances or past failures that hurt you. You are stepping forward into the next chapter of your masculine story right now. Do not let embarrassment steal another precious year from your life and relationships. Do not let fear silence your voice or prevent you from taking action tonight. Do not let one bad moment define the rest of your entire life story. The greatest victories happen on the other side of pain when you push through. The man who chooses to rise when everything says quit becomes absolutely unstoppable forever. I have watched men walk into my office with bent shoulders and broken spirits. They walked out standing taller than they did even in their youth years ago. Not because they reversed time, but because they reclaimed themselves and their masculine identity. When a man believes in himself again, everything around him begins transforming simultaneously. His marriage improves, his confidence soars, his energy returns, and his entire life changes. So here is my challenge to you right now at this exact moment tonight. Choose one of these 5 drinks and make it in your kitchen this evening. Drink it with intention and pay attention to what stirs inside your body. Notice what awakens inside your spirit and what changes in your physical sensations. Do not wait until tomorrow, because tomorrow has a way of never arriving. Do not say someday, because someday is the graveyard where dreams are buried forever. Tonight is your turning point, your moment of decision, your first step forward. If you feel ready to begin again, type "I am ready" in the comments below. If this message spoke to something deep inside your heart, please subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss another breakthrough designed for men like you. Share this video with a friend who needs to hear this message right now. Now go reclaim what time and circumstance tried to take from you unfairly. Your strength is not behind you in some distant memory of your younger self. It starts right now, in this exact moment, with the decision you make tonight. The fire is still there, waiting for you to add the right fuel today. I believe in you, and I will see you in the next video very soon.